Hello and welcome back to Single Sounds. I'm your host, Katie Mack. Happy Tuesday, and this is your interactive audio dating experience. So if you are listening today on release day, it's Shrove Tuesday, which means pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and maybe even dinner. Despite me hating on Tuesdays in last week's intro, when I was younger, this was definitely my favourite Tuesday of the whole year. Probably still is, as it was the only day we were allowed copious amounts of sugar for dinner after school. So wherever you are listening today, I hope you can get to enjoy some pancakes, whether that be sweet or savoury. Even if it's not pancake day, just, have some pancakes today because I gave you permission. And there's a lot going on in the world right now, so I feel like pancakes are deserved. This week's character was very intriguing. He had such unique and creative answers to each question that I genuinely could never predict what was going to come out of his mouth next. I loved his perspective on unusual topics and really enjoyed getting to know him. So, welcome to Single Sounds, the one with 4 flights missed.
Hi, good to be here.
Let's start with your who, what, where. So, who are you attracted to?
I think it's kind of a dangerous question because I don't know, say there's a wrong answer here, right? There could be wrong answers. Are there wrong answers? Was it all only right answers?
No, so most people just say girls or boys.
Okay.
Or
what about the other genders?
Well, yeah, if you are
if I said dogs,
we'd love that because we haven't.
That's
had a
wrong.
Lot. You could. It is your profile. You can say whatever you want, and it is anonymous. No one knows who you are.
No one knows who I am. Okay, good. Well, the answer is women. Yeah.
Okay, we got there. So, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the one.
The one.
Yeah.
Any height, age preferences?
No, I see them on the tube all the time. Really.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everyone sees the one on the tube. It falls in love constantly. Brown hair, glasses.
Just reading a book.
Yeah, they're reading a cool book. They're looking really sophisticated, much cooler than I am. They're probably about 5'3", 5'4", 5'5".
Some specifics.
Yeah, now you start digging deep, you actually start to get there, don't you?
Yeah.
Probably got brown hair, maybe, I don't know, it's just what I tend to go for.
Yeah. So where would you like to date?
It's a good question. The answer is obviously a pub, right? Because that's where you can get to know someone. But you could go to the moon. Mm-hmm. Because then you could use the I'm over the moon line.
Okay.
And then that's amazing. You can't beat that. You can't beat holding hands, jumping on the moon. Also, sauna.
Okay.
Because then you can use the classic sauna line.
Yeah.
God, it's like a sauna in here. And it's great.
And referencing that they're hot, which is making the room hot.
Yes, God, you're good. You're good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had some practice.
I hadn't thought of that. I should go more dates to saunas. Clearly. Yeah, nice.
What about a geographical area? Or is it just the whole of the world and plus the moon?
No, it's got to be a really kind of budget, scummy sauna, probably. Croydon or something, I don't know.
Yeah, is it would you date in Manchester and London? Or...
Manchester, no.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Manchester.
Well, that's what I mean, are you only open to London?
I'm only open to people within my postcode, which is SW11.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
I need these specifics.
Yeah. Put my radius down to half a mile.
Okay. So not the moon.
Yeah, technically not the moon. Yeah, when you put it like that, it's quite far away, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Hit me with your 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. Right. This is a tough one. I once got caught on my roof trying to escape from my parents to go to a nightclub when I was 18.
Okay.
I once spent a month in a wheelchair. And I once shat myself in high school assembly.
I hope that one's true. I feel like the wheelchair one would be a weird one to make up. So I'm going to go with that one's true.
Yeah, I should have thought that, yeah.
No, it's all right. I've had a few goes.
It's not your first rodeo, is it?
It's
no,
really not.
Clearly.
What, the caught on the roof? Yeah, I can imagine that.
You can imagine that?
Yeah, I think so. If you've got a top room, what's it, like a loft room? One of my friends had one of these, and you could just get out the slanted roof window and then get on the roof quite easily.
Yeah.
The one I'm going away from is shat yourself in assembly because
It's a bit of a smelly lie, that one too, isn't
it? It's an easier one to think of, I think, than the roof. So I'm going to go with that's the lie.
Yeah, I had in-betweeners in my head, didn't I? I couldn't get it out. Couldn't get Will out of my head. But sadly, the roof one is true. It's quite embarrassing. I got stuck outside my house and my dad didn't let me in because he wanted to tell me off.
So how long were you outside for?
I was on the roof. I got stuck on the roof and my mum looked out the window and said, "What on earth are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I jumped down onto the parents' car, then onto the floor, and then knocked on the door. My dad wouldn't let me in. And I was stuck outside in my pyjamas, and it was like a bank holiday Monday, and I wanted to kind of get there because everyone was going out, but I'd come back the night before really drunk. My parents were saying, "No, you can't go out now," and embarrassingly grounded at age 18 as an adult. Yeah.
So you stuck
I was stuck outside and my neighbour walked past and saw me and just smiled, which is pretty humiliating. Learned my lesson, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
I'd hidden my clothes underneath the car to like get changed outside. It was an elaborate plan, but yeah, it didn't work out, sadly.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Was it a fun party?
Don't know, it didn't go, so
Yeah,
thanks
but
for rubbing
then,
it in. Cheers. Yeah, nice. I rate that.
No, what, you didn't hear any goss and you were like, oh no.
Well, obviously they said it was a great night out and I missed out on probably like the best night of my
Ever.
teens, yeah.
Yeah. What a shame.
I know. Apparently never had a bank holiday like it.
No. So let me know your moan of the moment, other than getting grounded, obviously, when you're 18.
Oh, that's nearly 10 years ago, so it can't be of the moment. Moan of the moment, I think, is old people saying, "Oh, I know."
Oh, I know.
No, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what it's like not to get likes on Instagram. Don't try and empathise. I'll do my best to empathise with old people. Like they chuck that phrase around as if it means nothing. That grinds my gears.
Yeah, okay. Do they say this to you often?
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's like, thanks, Nan, but it's insincere.
Amazing. So is this specifically about your nan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I love her. But anyway, no, it's not just Nans. I think majority of over 70. So
I think it is their way of trying to empathise with you.
I guess it's like us saying, "I know, right?"
Yeah. And then it's a bit of a flat conversation.
Yeah, who am I to judge?
They've killed it.
Yeah, if you say, "Oh, I know," it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Right, I guess you weren't interested then, were you?
Yeah. No, I get it. Let me know your worst dating story.
Worst dating story. So I was really lucky, and when I was 21, I was single when I was in America. I'd just moved there for an internship, and obviously I had no friends, so I was dating quite a bit, only within 0.5 miles. Very important. But anyway, I met someone out there, and this is not so funny. They were racist quite openly, and it was really bad. And we had an argument, and she left.
Oh, that is quite bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I've actually had a really similar one. It wasn't racism though; it was homophobia. Yeah, he told me he tolerated gay people, so I had to leave.
No.
I know. It was a shocker.
It was better than saying he didn't tolerate gay people.
I guess, but it was just the fact that he thought that was okay.
Yeah, you needed to say that.
I honestly had to just get up and leave, and I guess was that what you did?
No, she left. I mean, I mentally checked out and had an argument.
Right.
And because it's like in America, you kind of sit at the bar, and we were sitting at the bar, and she said the racist thing, and it wasn't. She didn't use a racial slur, but like the phrase was harking back to a racist time, and I said, "Did you just say this?" And she said, "Yeah." And then the bartender, who was black, looked up and was like, "What's going on there?"
Oh no.
And then we just had an argument. Then that was it. And then he bought me drinks after, so she left.
Oh,
And
that's
then
nice.
He was like, "You did the right thing," and he was really cool. And we just kind of. Bartenders seem to buy you drinks in America for some reason if you tip them and you stay and drink at the bar. Anyway, ended up being quite a nice experience.
Yeah.
And a good story.
We always love a good story.
I knew that I'd go on the podcast like this and whip out that story.
Yeah.
Keep that in my back pocket. I was like, yeah, good one.
You were waiting.
Thank you. I love that. Yeah.
Okay. So now let me know your best dating story.
Well, one of them was my friend matched this person on Hinge, and there was 3 of them in the profile, and they said, "Do you have 2 friends that would like to go on dates with all of us?"
Amazing.
It was good. Yeah, it was quite fun. We went to a place in Brixton on a Wednesday. But yeah, that was an interesting first date, and it's just 3 people we didn't know.
How did you pick which ones that you...
It wasn't pre-decided. I mean, obviously we had like in our heads like, "Oh, I fancy her. Oh, I fancy her."
Did you not discuss it?
Yeah, of course we did.
Oh, there you go.
I won't nearly disclose their names, but they came round for drinks before, and we kind of had dinner, and then we went out. We were all kind of like giggling schoolboys, despite the fact that we were my age, but much older. And so yeah, we all met up in this bar in Brixton. Ended up being quite a late one. It was quite fun.
Yeah. So did anyone see anyone again?
No.
No, that's a shame.
I know, but I think we're all in contact. Like I think we just became friends.
Yeah. Still fun though.
It was fun.
I don't think most people can say they've done that.
No, yeah. I mean that too. Like it's certainly like an experience, but like none of us could work out like actually like who was we were trying to do the subtle matchmaking like on the day.
Yeah.
And you can't. Like it's impossible.
It really
fun,
found it was hard to.
Well, you weren't consciously doing it, but if two of us went up to the bar, you'd like have a good old giggle and a gossip.
Yeah, and say which one do you like?
Yeah,
which one do you like?
Which one do you think fancies you? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
It was very fun.
Two of my friends, they tried to do the same. They're two girls, and they put up a picture of them and said, like, as one of the prompts saying, "Would you like to double date us?"
Yeah. How did it go?
I don't think they got any.
Oh,
I think
no.
they got cancelled on once, and then like that was it. Yeah.
Oh, one of the girls in this bailed, and then they roped someone else in,
Oh wow.
and they were great laughs.
That's so good. Maybe 3's better than 2. It's like more of a crowd.
Yeah, 3 was a definitely different vibe than it would be 2, I think.
Yeah.
Because 2 is like clear one-on-one.
Yeah, exactly.
3 is a bit of free-for-all.
And I feel like with 2, it would be very clear who actually is compatible more than the 3. Like you said,
Yeah.
you struggled to identify that. I think with 2, it'd be really clear if 2 people are getting on and the others 2 weren't.
Yeah.
And then it's just a bit awkward.
And 3, you can have like multiple cross conversations going on.
Yes.
And there's less pressure, I think, as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just more.
Sounds-
It was more just like trying to be friends, like kind of, and it was fun.
Yeah, good tip for anyone. Don't do double dates, do triple dates when it's your first date.
Quad.
God, it's a lot of friends.
That's a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I only have 2, so please don't invite me on that. You've heard one
I'd
of them.
struggle to find like other single people.
Well,
3, and then they'd all probably have to get on because I could draw 3 people from different friendship groups, but probably not the same one.
Would be fun to do the opposite. People that are like going to not get on.
Yeah.
It's just chuck a grenade in there. What's going to happen?
You'd basically be creating your own reality TV show.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It wouldn't even be a date anymore.
And then you could like bring the microphone podcast when you go up to the bar. You're doing a little interview. How's it going?
Yeah. So she just created your own show.
Yeah.
Amazing. Maybe that's what can happen with this when it goes live. You could just put loads of people in a room together and just like randomly take them off a
Single
side.
Sounds Live.
Single sounds live, yeah. Little interviews.
I'd listen.
Or what? I think you'd have to watch it, maybe. Let me know your most irrational fear.
Really scared that I'm going to randomly get Tourette's or something like really impulsive, and I'm like in the theatre or at my wedding or something, and I just shout the C word or something really stupid, and that's your life over. You can't come back from that.
Interesting. Is this because you say random words a lot, or?
No, it's like, say you're by a lake and you got your phone, you're like, what if I just chuck my phone in the lake? You don't think that?
I don't think I get that, no.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to think of...
It's more like, I could do, but I
could
won't.
do, you wouldn't, yeah.
But like, it's like, so say...
No,
like,
okay, maybe I have thought, they all get a bit dark though.
Yeah, they
so I
do,
was
yeah,
thinking,
you do,
like,
obviously, yeah.
I've done it when driving before, being like,
Could just swerve.
what if I just swerve? But
Yeah.
obviously I would never do that. But then
Yeah.
I do sometimes not think that. But then it makes me sound like I'm suicidal, which I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's natural. It's like where people were scared of walking like to the edge of cliffs because they might fall or they might throw themselves. Right, that's what fear of heights is. But I'm more scared of the embarrassment of in a business meeting just shouting "cunt."
That would be bad.
You can't come back. You're fired and like embarrassed.
But how would this happen? As in, like, you have done that similar scenario where like I could just shout this word,
Yeah.
but then you actually do it.
That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about saying "could do" and then fuck, I've done it. That's the end of my career.
I quite enjoyed how you picked your wedding as one of the other scenarios.
Imagine shouting C word at your wife.
At the altar.
Yeah, you can't come back from that. Or at the vicar. I don't know which one would be worse, really.
Or
Presuming
like-
it's a
Or
Christian
her
wedding.
family sat there.
Yeah,
That'd be bad.
yeah. Jesus.
Probably stressing you out even more.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to do that though. I hope not.
I hope not. But
Yeah.
who knows?
It is irrational though, I think. Let's go with your stop, start, continue.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Probably start
Okay.
chain smoking, so in that way I felt better about myself.
Okay. Because you smoke.
No, I don't.
Wait.
So no, I feel better that I don't. I feel it's
Oh.
good. Yeah.
So you want someone to smoke
Yeah.
so you feel better
And
about
also,
yourself.
at a night out, they have the cigarettes.
Oh, you want them on a night out.
So I will like be really cynical about I don't smoke. I don't do that. And then they will have they'll have the nice menthol ones.
Yeah.
The actual nice cigarettes, because no one actually likes smoking, but the menthol ones, they're bloody good. And you just have them and be like, thanks.
Yeah, okay. A cigarette holder. A menthol only one though. Stop
liking peanut butter because it's actually not nice. And people
I love
have
it.
Yeah, see, everyone likes it.
Yeah.
No, it's not likeable.
Did you get that in America because they're obsessed with it?
Oh my god. Very kindly, when I was dating there, made me like some food and it put peanut butter in it. I was like, oh no. Didn't have the heart to say, I really like that. I couldn't be like, I don't like it, so I just ate it.
You could have said you didn't like it.
No, I couldn't do that at the time.
Oh, so you ate it?
Yeah.
Even though you hate it?
Continue. I write about buildings. People say, oh, why do you like that? That's rubbish. But I think if you can see something, if you can see beauty in that, then I think that says a lot about you. So there is beauty in most things. Not all. Like Hitler wasn't beautiful, right? No.
No.
Like, so if you say that's beautiful, that's a red flag. But like in most things, like that's good.
Yeah, so it continues seeing the good in things almost. Or like the beauty in things, even if they seem a bit abstract.
Yeah. Or the world around them is like, like interesting and beautiful to some extent.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Unless it's luxury housing, because we don't like that.
We don't.
No, that's horrible. No,
because you like the old buildings.
Yeah, or like, social housing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think I might know where we're going with this after our last discussion, but let me know what your TED Talk topic would be.
The answer is architecture.
Great. That's what I thought.
Yeah. We all like buildings, right? Everyone likes buildings.
So what would you actually talk about in your TED Talk? Narrow the topic down.
Narrow it down. Probably to do with nostalgia. In reference to kind of some aesthetics and why we have a hankering for certain types of architecture and why we don't like others, like in terms of general population. Why does some types of architecture get demonized and why does it not? Like, what's the psychology behind that?
That would be really interesting.
And what is being done to kind of change that at the moment. And there's lots of being done with augmented reality, which I'm really interested in, overlaying kind of digital parts of life over reality. So like Google Glass and stuff like that.
Cool. So
that's quite a few things.
I'm going to pick a building that I think's ugly.
Go on.
I think a lot of people think this is an ugly building. The National Theatre building on South Bank.
Oh yeah.
Very brutalist.
Sure. I mean,
would you say that's beautiful?
I think it is beautiful. Yeah.
Really?
I think it's like something lovely in that. Yeah. If you look up close, you can see the how the concrete was made with the wood, and you can see the patterns of the wood in the concrete. So there's, even though like we see concrete as inherently disgusting man-made material, which is like such an affront to nature, actually you can see wood in it, and that wood was used to make it. I mean, concrete is horrific for the environment from a carbon perspective, and we should never use it again to build. However, we did use it to build.
It's too late.
I know, but we did use it to make post-war Britain, and they were trying to make the world a better place, and that material was used. So there's a big. It's very much allied with the social agenda, and it's also very sculptural. Like buildings could be pieces of art through form making, not just in other ways. Like we had form making in Victorian and Georgian and Edwardian architecture to an extent, but concrete gave architects much more freedom to do that, and they experimented with these shapes and kind of seeing what could create the most spatial drama in our lives, and they had some fun with it. And I think I enjoy walking around that space because there are some really moments of light and shadow which are really captivating and I think quite moving, particularly on maybe a winter's day when you get these nice long shadows and the sun's really low, and maybe you get the reflection of the Thames, and it's quite a poetic and romantic moment in some regards. But I like that. I really like that building. If someone said, "What's your favourite building?" that would be up there.
Really, and I just picked it as my ugliest.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's good. People will be enlightened to know that it's not just looking at an ugly grey thing and being like, "That's an ugly building." You can appreciate how it's made and why it was made. And now I'll walk past it and I'll be like, I appreciate it more.
It's cool, yeah. Like take a moment to walk in between the eaves and stuff like that. Not the eaves, the buttresses and the stuff going on there. It's quite cool. I like it. Yeah.
So leave me a one-word review of yourself.
Late.
Oh no.
I was late to this. If I go 5 more minutes for everything, I'd say yes, and I'd always be late.
Always.
I was meant to be early for this. I was on time, and I don't know what I blinked, and then I was late. I don't know what happened, and it happens. It's not just for one thing; it's for everything. I'm 27, and this has never changed. I've missed 4 flights.
No.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, you are late.
I know.
Even when it's important, you're late.
Yeah, great, thanks. Yeah, I didn't know flights were important, but now I do. God, now I wish I knew. Well, I didn't. Why didn't I know that? God, I'm such an idiot. And now I won't be late for the flights.
So what? Each time, are you quite easygoing though, in the sense that when you are late, do you just say like, never mind?
It's a very polite way of saying idiot. Yes.
No, because the only reason I say it is because I actually think I have a bit of a problem. I can't be late because it stresses me out so much that I'm late, that I'd rather not go at all than be late.
Oh, wow.
I don't like that about me. I think I get way too stressed out and it ruins my day, and there's absolutely no reason to, because normally I'm only 5 minutes late because I've tried my hardest to be early normally, and no one cares. Only I care.
Well, I think it's, for starters, like a good thing to like have to want to be early. So like, you're already better than most people, like in terms of that. I think most people, particularly in this day and age, are late. As in, like with social media, we can contact our friends straight away to say we're running late.
Oh, running late, you're right.
Whereas like our parents, or at least, parents, whatever, you made an arrangement and you had to stick to it. There was no like, oh, I can't make it or whatever, or I'm going to be late. The majority of my emails are sort of the late reply. Majority of my messages are like, if predictive text, we'll probably start off with like, sorry, I'm running X minutes late. And it's just a fact of life. It's like blind optimism that I'll get somewhere on time. I cycled to work today in 18 minutes. It's the quickest I've ever cycled it. I shouldn't have done that because now in my head it's an 18-minute journey. And it's not. It's absolutely not. It's like 25, 30 minutes. Now I'm going to use the wrong benchmark for time to get to work.
Yeah.
So I just be late. It's bad, yeah.
But yeah, you obviously aren't stressed about it enough to change it. Or
I do get stressed. The anxiety is horrific. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you do get stressed.
And I turn up sweating everywhere because I've cycled at breakneck speed, almost risked my life going through X amount of red lights, like almost, cutting up drivers, whatever.
Oh, I was hoping I could learn something about like how to just, big picture.
Sadly,
don't stress,
not.
But
no.
you still get stressed. So
absolutely, yeah.
That's a shame.
And it makes the journey there even more horrific.
Yeah. It's just the same level of stress, but different time metric.
Yeah. So if we could go back to someone could start doing or continue, there'd be two answers. One, if they were on time or good at being on time, that would make my life better. Would save me a lot of money.
Wait, so if they were on time,
if they were good at being punctual,
why would that save you money?
Because I wouldn't have missed 4 flights. That's cost me so much money.
Because they drag you
and trains and whatever. Insane. If I could have that money back, I'd be. It's silly. It's silly. It's so I cringe to think about it.
So you're good when someone can tell you, right, we want to leave now, and don't give you an option.
Also, if they're going to be on time, I know I need to be on time.
Ah.
Because it's like more pressure.
So you improve with the pressure.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the pressure of missing a flight you think would be enough, but evidently not. Or start going to bed early, because I think the reason I'm late is because I go to bed late and then I'm tired, and then it's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, it all ties in.
All ties in, yeah.
Yeah, that's good though.
It's a good therapy session. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. You learn a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me know your recent shower thoughts.
Shower's too hot.
Is yours really too hot?
Boiling. It's stupid. It's no in between. You put just a little bit on the hot, and I've got like an 8th degree burn.
Yeah, mine's the same. It's so sensitive, like the teeniest bit, and you're scolded.
An actual genuine kind of shower thought, when people say shower thought, would be probably something like, I keep having this thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go make this in the garden, or like my housemate's really good at making stuff and I want to make stuff. Mm-hmm. He's made like a bedside table and it looks beautiful.
Oh, I see. Isn't he crafts?
He's a craftsman, yeah.
Wow.
He's so cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. And that's my shower thought. Like, why don't I just do that? But I don't.
You haven't tried yet?
I haven't tried. Could do so many things, but you procrastinate, don't you?
So they're a carpenter? Or
He's not. He works at TfL.
Oh.
I know. He's just such a manly man. He's good at making stuff.
That's cool. Cool hobby.
Indeed, yeah.
You haven't asked him to teach you?
I've helped. I've been like, giving him motivational support as he did it. Been like, that's looking good, mate. And but thanks.
But you've never been like, can you show me how? No.
No. I mean, I see him doing it. It's not hard. I mean, I did wood tech, GCSE.
Whoa.
I know. So, like, I can sand. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thanks.
I think everyone else is too.
Oh, yeah. You've not seen me sand.
You could have helped him out with that, but I guess you already know how to do that, so it's not interesting.
Jeez, yeah.
Basics.
Yeah, it's like, Donatello sanding,
Fair. So, what's your believe it or not?
Believe it or not, I was probably minutes away from losing my right leg.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was 7, I really seriously broke it, and then the doctor's like, yeah, you're fucked.
Really? They told you had to go?
Gotta go, mate. Sorry. Gonna put me down. No, sorry, lose my leg. Oh my God.
Not a dog.
Sorry, not a dog.
You mean put you under?
Yeah. Anyway, the doctor came on his day off and saved it. He knew what he was doing. Like, oh yeah, no, let's do that. Bish, bash, bosh.
Wow. So
I
you
know.
were really lucky that one doctor was on shift that day?
No, he wasn't on shift. His day off. They called him in.
No way, because they were like, he's a specialist.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
No,
That
I'm
he
very,
could come in.
very, very lucky.
Wow, amazing.
All on the NHS as well.
Shout out to the NHS.
I know, right? Because when I was in America, someone nearly fell down the stairs, and their first thought was, God, that would have been so expensive.
I know, it's
That's
sad,
mad,
isn't
isn't
it?
it? Yeah.
It's really sad. We're so lucky.
Yeah.
Hope it never goes.
Amen.
Saying our prayers. So that links back to your 2 truths and a lie. You were in a wheelchair.
Indeed, yeah. So, yeah.
And that's obviously because the surgery was so intense.
Oh, yeah. It was like a 4-hour operation. I was in hospital for 2 weeks. I think I had like 3 operations. It was great though. People brought me loads of presents. Got loads of Lego from like school friends. That was amazing. People came and saw me.
Nice.
Got all the attention. Turn up to school in a wheelchair. People push you around.
We had trays for food.
Yeah.
So people would like hold your tray. Did you get that?
No, I didn't get that. But my mum was really cute. I used to go at lunch. Would go to the pond and then I'd feed the ducks. I remember that quite clearly.
That's cute. How old were you?
7. We did it every day, only once did it rain.
How did you break your leg this badly?
How did I break it back? So it looks like a shark bite. And I tell everyone it's
That
a
is
shark
quite
bite.
cool.
And like everyone believes it.
Yeah, I bet, because it's a massive scar.
Because they'll be like, oh, why would he lie? But no, I was cycling my bike and I hit a tree.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really a cool story.
No.
A bicycle, and to avoid my dog, really, I hit the tree. Went over the handlebars, off the tree, back off the tree into the gear and the chain.
Just showed your devotion to the dog, really.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know.
That's nice of you.
I know.
Took one for the
I love
team.
animals.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a guy. Have you got a picture of one on your hinge? Of you with an animal?
It's
a classic.
Classic. Yeah, I'm cuddling a giraffe. No, I've got of my current dog, my parents' dog. She's in it. She's very cute.
Yeah.
It'd be rude not to, really, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Do you get lots of people writing in saying she's cute?
She's cute. Yeah, they do.
It just works, doesn't it?
It's the dog, my mum. It's like, God, it just ticks the boxes. I think.
Yeah.
Not my nan, though, because apparently she knows.
Yeah, no, she doesn't want to be in your hinge. No. I think people use that as well, you know? I think I've seen that.
I'm not pawning out my nan.
Yeah. It's a bit weird, that.
No.
The dogs I can get behind.
No, dog and mum, yeah, fine, right?
Nan's a bit far for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you ask permission to put that on there? Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. Nan would not be happy. Because back in her day, that's not how it happened.
What do you wish more people knew about?
I wish more people knew about themselves.
That's a good one. As in, did a bit more of a deep dive on their own
and like knew
thoughts and feelings.
I mean, I'm young and I don't know myself really, but like, if someone knows themselves and is self-assured in knowing kind of what they want, I think that's a good place to be.
Yeah, it's an attractive quality.
Yeah, for sure.
So, the next section for you is a surprise.
Oh God! So this is one of my irrational fears. Was this?
What a surprise!
Yeah,
you just have to listen. It's
mystery
fine.
question. Oh, great!
It's not a mystery question.
Yeah.
So I have reached out to one of your closest friends, and they have sent in a voice note as to why someone should date you. Okay, you ready?
Go.
If you're looking for someone smart, funny, sexy and caring, then there's a very good chance that he will know someone who he might be able to hook you up with. No, in all seriousness, he is that guy. He ticks all of those boxes and so many more. I think anyone would be really lucky to date. In fact, I'd love it if someone did, because lately he has been trying to take our friendship to interesting new levels, saying, oh mate, come round for dinner, I'll cook you a nice big Italian feast and maybe rub your feet. Or, oh, if you come round on the weekend, I can light loads of candles and paint you in the bath. So, clearly he's got a lot of pent-up romantic energy and he's got a lot of love to give. I think anyone would be very lucky to be on the receiving end of that. He's one of my best mates. He really is a top guy. He's super funny, super caring, and he just ticks all the boxes. He really does. So take this opportunity to go and spend some time with one of the best guys I know.
What dickhead being funnier than me? That's low. I remember that one forever.
It's good though, isn't it?
It's almost like he's trying to pitching himself in there, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
single?
I was going to say no and chuck him on the bus. No, he's not. He's married.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Sounds
So-
realistic.
Shut up. It's weird because I know who that... I didn't think that'd be who it was.
Yeah, it was a surprise of who it was.
That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
and then immediately I was laughing in anticipation of what he was going to say.
Yeah.
But apparently I tick even the bad boxes I tick, apparently. I think that's what you're trying to imply there, dickhead.
Yeah, I like that. I thought it was it had some banter in it, and also it was nice. So,
Answer.
yeah.
Have you seen that episode of First Dates where he says, "Do you like banter?" And she goes, "Yeah, I love banter." And he goes, "Yeah, it's sick, innit?"
I haven't seen that. That sounds hilarious.
It's just like, great.
Dead. Combo.
Yeah, for sure.
Did they get on?
Sometimes,
Probably.
oh yeah, they did, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm really tempted to say, I've been tempted to say that, like, on a date, just to be like, because that's obviously weird to say.
Yeah.
Do you like banter? Yeah. Yeah, it's sick, innit?
It would be interesting if they said no, though. Then you'd be like, oh, why?
Yeah. But that's probably a better answer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You'd kind of hope they say no.
All of a sudden you've got something
but then
to
you
work
wouldn't
with
want to
there.
be with them, so...
Do you like banter? Yeah. Well, I don't.
yeah. Yeah, maybe you could, like, just play devil's advocate and pretend you don't.
Yeah, but then this whole premise is like a dick move. But
Yeah.
Good detective work getting my friend. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, welcome. I'm getting better. Cool. So we're on our final section,
Final section.
which you also don't know about.
The home straight.
Yeah, the home straight.
Please let this be over.
This is easy though, I promise. Don't stress. So it's called This or That. So I'm just going to read out 2 options and you're just going to go with your gut.
Okay.
Yeah?
I can do that.
So phone call or text?
Text.
Very quick. Cake or pie?
Pie.
Sand or snow?
Sand.
Okay. Passenger or driver?
Passenger.
Delivery or sit down restaurant?
Sit down restaurant.
Nice. Save or spend?
Spend.
That was
Money is for spending. Come
money
on.
is for spending.
Come
I
on.
agree. Some people don't agree.
Passenger or driver? Is that like not being in control of your life, or is that just being like?
Oh, these are kind of like whatever you you take. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
I was going with if you're sat in a car because I don't like driving, so that's where my mind would have gone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But you thought I'd rather be a passenger of life.
No, I thought
Oh.
passenger. Like I like to be on a train rather than the car, because then you can like be a passenger.
Ah, so
But,
you
like-
thought of it like public transport.
Yeah, because then you can drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, being.
I just find driving stressful, so that's good. So you got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Scary movie or funny movie?
Funny movie.
Painfully full or starving?
Painfully full.
Okay.
I don't know when I'm like full up.
Oh, really? You just keep eating
Yeah, it's a bad habit.
like a Labrador?
Yeah, God, I get so excited. I salivate massively at restaurants, you know, like a Labrador would. I'm always asking my date for, "You can finish that. You can finish that. You can finish that." People who know me.
Do you order a lot though? Are you one of those people that would order like?
Buffets nightmare, because I obviously have like, yeah, I'll have that and that. I need to have way too much.
Yeah, like all you can eat sushi?
Yeah.
That disaster.
Oh Jesus. In a restaurant, you know, you can't order 2 mains. You can.
Well,
but,
you can.
You're not gonna.
But yeah,
So, social norms dictate that you can't, right?
order. Yeah, maybe more like if you are at a restaurant where you always have starter, main, dessert.
Probably not dessert, unless it's cheese board.
Okay, not a sweet tooth then.
No, not at all.
Hence why I went for pie.
Oh, pie all day long.
Yeah, cool. Formal or casual?
You know what? There are less opportunities in life to dress up formally,
Mm.
and I miss that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, at uni, you could like formal was a thing,
Yeah,
and
a lot of times as well.
that's it was quite fun to do. So I kind of miss that occasion. So yeah, formal. Why not?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. So do you sleep on the left or the right of the bed? Last one.
I know the answer. I sleep on the right if someone's with me, on the left if no one is.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you swap?
yeah.
Why?
I'd like my left arm to be under them.
Ah, that's really sweet. I don't know, that's really thoughtful.
Is it?
I'd never thought of it like that, so...
I don't know why.
I think
that's
most
the case.
people just have a side and they're stubborn about it, but you actually will shift.
Well, yeah, it's just what it's just like I didn't decide that. It's just like it's how it happened. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think for some bizarre reason, I think it's because by chance my phone or like cables like been near the actual left side of the bed. So when I'm on my own, I'm there. But obviously when when you're with a partner,
You don't need your phone, yeah.
well, actually I like to. We quite romantically both stare at our phones in bed. I think that's probably the best date.
Yeah.
Yeah, particularly at restaurants, to both be on your phone is great.
Oh, that is a winner,
That is
yeah.
great. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I love that. I like to Instagram them Instagramming their food.
Oh, no.
I'm
That is-
joking, by the way. That's
No, I know.
obviously not
Obviously,
the right thing.
I know. I was just about to say that. Have you ever been on a date with someone who wouldn't let you eat your food until they've taken a picture of it?
No, I don't think I'd be in that situation. I'd never let it get that far.
Yeah, you just wouldn't even be on the date with them in the first
Nip
place.
it in the bud early on. Like, well, I'd be like, it would be funny to like, Instagram your drink, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's so mundane. Oh, look at this Stella. That is good. Imagine if it was just flat, a pint, like a crappy spoons, and you're Instagramming it.
Not good content.
No. Although, a date and spoons.
I wouldn't stub my nose at it.
No. 99p pints and like my local spoons.
Really?
Yeah,
In London?
I know.
Well, where is this? We need to tell everyone.
It's the asparagus.
Oh, in Clapham.
Yes, which is
I've been there.
not my local. It's definitely not my local. And I'm definitely not there every night. Crying into my pint of Ruddle's Best Bitter of 99p.
It's like an ad read now.
Yeah. Great.
Amazing.
What a journey that interview was. So if you would like to date this character, head to the Instagram @SingleSounds where you can DM or email the podcast to get in touch with this character. That's all from me this week. I hope you have a great week and I'll see you back here next Tuesday.